Welcome to another video lesson with me, and in this lesson we will study what are the general and some unique ways to introduce yourself in German. Today's topic is introduction, and introduction in German is known as Vorstellung. The first component is name. I will teach you first of all the general way and then the unique way of saying your name in German. So, the general way of saying name in German is My name is Olga. Mein Name ist Olga. The second would be I am called Olga. I am called Olga. Ich heiße Olga. Or the third form could be, it's very similar to English, and you say I am Olga. Ich bin Olga. Now, what is the more impressive way of saying your name? Let's study that. First of all, these two words, Vorname und Nachname. Vorname is your front name and Nachname is your surname. Okay. So this means my front name is Olga and my after name or my surname is Schmidt. Although we don't say that very much in English, but that is acceptable in German. So mein Vorname ist Olga und mein Nachname ist Schmidt. The second point could be Ich heiße Olga und mein Nachname ist Schmidt. So you could say, I am called Olga and my after name or my surname is Schmidt. The third point could be, Ich heiße Olga und meine Freunde sagen mir Oli. So you could just say your name along with your nickname. Yeah. So you could say, I am called Olga. My friends, meine Freunde, my friends say me Oli. So, ich heiße Olga und meine Freunde sagen mir Oli. Now, the other thing that you would say after your name could perhaps be your age. So, let's see how people can tell their age. So, this is the most common way how people say their age, which is Ich bin, and your age, Jahre alt. A is pronounced as Y. Jahre alt. So, ich bin zum Beispiel 20 Jahre alt. So, you can opt for any of these two methods to be more impressive while telling your age. The first one is, ich war im 1997 geboren. Jetzt bin ich 23 Jahre alt, which means I was born in the year so and so. Right now, jetzt, im Moment, at the moment, bin ich, right now I am 23 years old. Or you can say, ich bin 24 Jahre alt, im nächsten Dezember werde ich 25. Which means I am 24 years old. In next December, I'll become 25. So these are the two ways you can opt for any one of them to be more impressive, to sound more attractive. So the next you can talk about the place you live, the country you belong, what nativity you have, all about that. So basically telling your location, telling your nativity. Ort, that means place. Let's study what are the general ways first of all. Ich komme aus Indien. That means I come from India. I come from India. Which basically in English means I belong to India. I am a native of India. Okay? And then you could tell about the place where you live, which says Ich wohne in Neu Delhi. Ich wohne in Neu Delhi, which means I live in New Delhi. I live in New Delhi. Ich wohne in Neu Delhi. So this is the most general way how people introduce about their nativity and say ich komme aus Indien und ich wohne in Neu Delhi. Let's see how to be more impressive. I come from India and I live in Delhi. Now I have described the location of Delhi and have said das liegt in. You could say any of them. For in my case, I would say Nord-Indien. So I live in Delhi that lies in North India. The second one, you could say ich komme aus Indien, aber ich wohne in Berlin seit 3 Monate. I come from India, but I live in Berlin since 3 months. In case you have relocated, you have shifted your location, so you could say this. I come from India, I am basically from India, but I live since these many years here in another city. The third sentence could be ich komme hauptsächlich aus Indien. Ich komme hauptsächlich aus Indien, aber ich arbeite und wohne hier in Deutschland. That means I come originally mainly from India, but I work and I live in Germany. Now since we have included this word arbeiten, let's see how you could include this in your Vorstellung. Beruf is profession. So how you could include Beruf or profession in your introduction. So the general ways are so ich bin Arzt, I am doctor, or you could say ich bin Arzt von Beruf. I am doctor by profession. By profession. So I am doctor by profession. Ich habe eine Praxis. You could tell about your workplace by saying I have a clinic. Now a more impressive way of naming your profession could be. So these could be the 3 ways wherein you could talk about your profession. The first could be ich bin Arzt beruflich. I am doctor by profession. Und ich arbeite bei Apollo. And I work at Apollo. Just remember that whenever you're using the name of the company, be you doctor or engineer or anything else, whenever you're using the name of the company, the preposition that you have to use is this, by. Always and always. So the second one could be ich bin Kellner von Beruf, ich arbeite bei Baro Cafe seit 3 Monate. So now again, he's saying that I am waiter by profession and I work at the name of the company, it could be cafe or whatever the workplace you're having. You have to use by for that. So I work at Baro Cafe since 3 months. The third one, ich arbeite als Kellner bei Baro Cafe. So you need not make 2 sentences, you could just also make 1 sentence out of these 2. So you could just say I work as waiter at Baro Cafe. So the other thing that you could count in your Vorstellung could be hobby. So the first sentence shows how simply you could tell your hobbies, that is, mein Hobby ist Fußball spielen. That is basically only for one hobby. If you are telling you only have one interest, so that will be mein Hobby ist Fußball spielen, which is my hobby is playing football. Spielen is playing, so playing football. But if you have multiple hobbies, there are some changes in the same sentence that you have to make. Mine will become meine because it's plural. Meine. Hobby will become plural hobbies, and instead of is you will say are. So my hobbies are, and then you could name n number of hobbies. Malen, kochen, fahren. Ich spiele Fußball gern. By adding this word gern, you could just emphasize that you like this thing very much. So other ways how you could say about the same thing by choosing different words are these. The first one, ich interessiere mich für etc. etc. That means I interest myself for something something. Okay. So for example, if I say Fußball spielen only. So you will say I am interested in. In English we say I am interested in, and in German we say I interest myself for ABCD. And likewise you could say the second one as well. In meiner Freizeit, the verb would come and then the rest of the sentence would come. Which means in my free time, I do whatever. For example, if I wish to write in meiner Freizeit, male ich Bilder. That means in my free time, I paint pictures. So this is how you could talk about your hobbies. That's it. That is the end of the lesson, and I hope you've learned something new today. The question of the day would be that you're supposed to write your own introduction below in the comments. Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal.